Afternoon, this is Will from 2R Properties. Just a quick update on our latest investment property we purchased in St. James. I'm a little bit behind, so please forgive me. I haven't made a video in a while. This is essentially going to show us what we send to our show you what we send to our investors. It's our 2R Properties Real Estate Investments Interval Report. This one is dated today, actually. And this is on 8 Arrowood Drive in St. James. This is actually our largest rehab to date. It's a 3,100 square foot house. We've got extensive renovation plans, which includes the removal of walls, installing laminate beam in the kitchen and downstairs area. It's completely open concept. This picture here represents what it currently looks like. It's going to look like a totally new house when we're finished because it's going to have new siding, windows, roofing, modern black siding with board and batten, black gutters, black windows. It'll have a 8-foot high doorway entryway area. There'll be oak hardwood throughout the whole entire house, with the exception of a small den area which will be carpeted. The pool is quite an extensive project. That's a project of its own, and it's getting completely rebuilt, new filters, new liner, new pavers. The whole pool area is getting completely redesigned. It's quite large. The pool area is quite significant. So it's extensive. It's the size of a hotel pool, really, essentially. I mean, it's a great feature of the property. Whoever buys the house will have a wonderful backyard because the backyard is large. The pool area is very big, as you can see from these pictures. As we go through it, you'll see the house was sitting for quite some time. The power was turned off. It's really an eyesore of the neighborhood. In fact, the homeowners are very happy that we're currently working on this. I mean, it's a very grand house. It's just very dated. And again, it's essentially, it's been vacant for a number of years. As you'll see from these photos, the living room has open ceilings, open concepts. The foyer has this bridge. It's great layout, great design. It just needs to be brought into 2024. The kitchen is being opened up. The walls are being opened up. It's going to flow into the dining room, the living room areas. It's just going to be a much more open kitchen, much more larger counter space. The counter space here, is not appropriate for this size house. The counters also the kitchen also needs an island. The dining room area, is being opened up with a sliding door. We're getting rid of the wall here. That's going to be open to the kitchen. Again, bathrooms. Everything in the house needs a complete renovation. The renovation again is quite significant. I mean, it's essentially close to a redevelopment where you knock down walls and or exterior walls and you basically rebuild the property. It's very close to that. We are staying within the footprint of the house, but we're very close to having this being really a redevelopment, essentially from the outside space, the yard space, the backyard, and all the landscaping. It is a redevelopment because it's going to look like a brand new house from the outside. So we're bringing this house from the 1990s, and I can zoom in a little bit from the 1990s into the present here. So the house is kind of subdivided. It had split systems throughout, mini splits. There is a central air conditioning system. We're taking the mini splits out. We're bringing back a 2-zone central air conditioning, as well as forced air heating. We're getting rid of the baseboards, so there'll be more open wall space. It'd just be, a much better HVAC system than what currently exists there today. The bar area in the basement, that's all going. The person who owned the property, unfortunately, he passed away several years ago. And again, I believe the property's been vacant ever since. He was quite the hobbyist. I mean, he had model railroads, remote control cars and airplanes, computers after computers. I mean, you can just see from the pictures. I mean, it was probably a very fun house to go to 20 years ago. So, but certainly today, all this stuff is old and dated. So, and that's our latest project. I'll be bringing more frequent updates into the fall. We have several projects going on. We're working with quite a number of sellers, investors, wholesalers, and we're still looking for other properties. We've even expanded into upstate New York, and we've purchased our first mixed use commercial space with apartments. So we're excited to get started on that. That should commence actually within the next few weeks. Again, this is Will from 2R Properties. Have a great day.